my scaredy cats. My name is Kate from Scaredy Cat Gaming, and I'm going to apologize for the quality that that you're listening to this for my voice and stuff, because I'm using the microphone on my headset because sadly my microphone won't work for my computer for some reason, so I gotta deal with the microphone on my headset. But on a lighter news, my best friend got me these headphones, and she's the best, and that's why I haven't been uploading, because I didn't have headphones to be able to play the games with. Now, the game that I'm going to be playing is Marie's Room, and this is supposed to be a short game meant to be played in, meant to be played in one sitting, as what they said. And I'm excited to play it because I watched like the first 30 seconds of Crank Gameplays play this, and I was like, ooh, I like the art style. I want to play it for myself. So we're gonna get right on into this. I know nothing about this game, by the way.
I didn't want to come back. Why would I, after all that's happened, even in here? So, where is the journal?
What journal? Are we flying? Can I go downstairs?
I don't want to go back down.
Okay, apparently, whoa, this outlets are weird. I apparently don't want to go back down.
Don't need to go in there. That's the bathroom.
Oh, these pictures are changing. That's cool. Is this one gonna change too? No. Oh, there it goes. What's this?
What, more than 100 again today? Glad I don't have to deal with that anymore. No, that's her parents' room.
Oh, okay. What's this? We can interact with it. There we go.
California crisp white wines. I'll need a crate of those when I get out of here.
Is that so?
Is that me? Oh my god, the hair. What was I thinking?
That it was cute? I don't know. Science Fair 2018, second place.
Look, Mr. Torres. I'm happy he finally got remarried. A honeymoon in the Bahamas. Wish I was there with them.
That does sound like a good place to be at right about now. Oh, dude! Oh, I remember doing this with my grandma. My height and stuff. I can't wait to do that with my daughter. It's gonna be exciting. That's the journal. I don't want to look at that yet. I want to look around. See if there's anything for me to interact with. Here we go.
She wouldn't talk to me on the phone, so what else could I do? I drove all the way up there to Vancouver, freezing my ass off in that tin can of a car.
Can't open this drawer, apparently. Nope, but I can look at this postcard.
Of course I knew it was her. Who else? There was only one thing to do. Get to Marie.
It doesn't look like there's anything else to look at. No, well, let's look at the journal. Hi, Kelsey. Yes.
Hi, Kelsey.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I'm talking to you. I know you've been reading my journal. Can I ever forgive you for what you did? Honestly, I don't know. I'm trying really hard, but I don't know how. Because I don't understand any of it. You are my friend, and I loved you unconditionally. I did what I did because of you, and I stood up to him because of you. But you, I don't know. Right now, I can't be near you, so I don't want you to come find me. I promise I'll be all right. Marie.
Except she wouldn't be. She would not be all right.
Yeah? Marie's journal. Okay, so there's nothing in here yet. I guess I have to look around or whatever, maybe? Okay, I can interact with these.
Have you ever peeled an orange so juicy the drops erupted from underneath its skin like fireworks in the setting sun? The trees in Mr. Jones's garden had them. I used to live off his garden vegetables and fruit before I met Trevor. That's Trevor's phone number. He called her. I knew he blamed her for everything, though she should have blamed him for what he did to her and Mr. Torres.
What did he do?
Disgusting, but cheap. I got used to them after I didn't want to go to the food kitchen anymore. The vicious taste of these meatballs still beat the humiliation of being served by Marie.
Oh, okay.
She once asked me, "Don't you ever dream, Kelsey?" And I said, I don't. I don't dream. I plan. What I didn't tell her was that I wouldn't allow anyone to mess with those plans. I need to find the key. A 5-figure number.
And I don't know it. Okay. So.
I loved skinny dipping, but Marie insisted on wearing this thing. Really, I mean, it was Mr. Jones's pool, after dark. No one would ever come close to the freak. And he wasn't there, just to be clear. But someone else was. The Green Eatery. Green as in with fungus. Yes, I am never eating Ayurvedic lasagna ever again. But some people must have liked Mr. Jones's cooking because he was out every night cooking his green stuff.
That doesn't sound good.
Food rescue. Yeah, it was a good place to be until Marie showed up. I know she didn't mean anything by it, but the pity in her eyes. Worse than being hungry.
Okay.
She loved being a birthday girl. Mr. Torres would take her shopping every year.
Is that it?
She loved being a birthday girl. Mr. Torres would take her shopping every year.
Oh, well, I would guess so. I mean, all the rest of these were so long. I guess.
Mr. Torres gave me my own set of keys, so I'd feel at home. I loved him for it. But every time I used those keys, I felt a pang of guilt. Every Tuesday, the food trucks would roll in. Me and Marie never missed Jorge's tamales. When I was a kid, Jorge would put some aside, just in case my mom was too drunk to feed me again.
Okay, that's kind of sad.
I'm not a shadow person. Yeah, it took me all I had to convince her she wasn't.
Okay. I'm the kind of person that likes to search every nook and cranny of a game. If I'm not being chased, I will.
He had money. You see?
Ooh, it says journal
He
updated.
bought me things. I was gonna wear these to the prom. Fancy, right? At the time, I didn't know where the money came from. She asked me why I was so angry all the time, and I told her because it's a dirty deal. It's Russian roulette and utterly unfair. The cards I'd been dealt, any player would have passed. I chose to be angry instead. But Marie, my friend Marie, she got me a new deck and suggested I deal again.
A new deal, Marie. XO.
There's no such thing as food waste. And don't I know it? The smell of garbage will be in my nose forever, and the taste of it in my mouth. I swore I would never be that hungry again. I didn't care what it took. Marie insisted on saving these. She was going to make a new world with them, whatever that was supposed to be. I've never actually seen her build anything.
Okay, so it's apparent that something bad happened between Marie and Kelsey. Don't know what, but it's obvious that something bad happened.
Mr. Torres and Marie were robbed in their own house, not long after we met at Food Rescue. He was stabbed, almost died. She was knocked out with a baseball bat. She was in the hospital for a while, stitches, concussion. She still had headaches, she said.
Oh my god, that's so sad.
I didn't like that she kept the stone. Why did she have to be reminded? I told her I was sorry, but she said it was for me, to remind me. She hated my cigarettes. Every time I felt like going out and buying a pack, she made me put the money in that money jar. One day, that money would pay for our gas to drive to college. We only needed money for the one way. I ended up using it to get to Vancouver. Mr. Torres loved that beer. After the robbery, he only had a couple left. Apparently they were hard to come by. Still, we decided to try a bottle once. Marie loved that label. She drew it in her journal. I remember that. All that happened later that night, I'm not sure. Maybe I don't want to remember.
Well, it's apparent that something bad happened between you guys, and I don't know what. Okay, so it says journal updated, so I'm gonna check that out real quick. Okay, oh, alright, a bunch of stuff here. High school kid saves classmates from hunger. That's on their Food Rescue. After that school article, people kept asking me why I did it, as if I were some kind of hero. So stupid, and I keep telling them the same story. Aren't they sick of it yet? Maybe I should publish a book, my life story, so they'll stop bugging me, crazy people. Here, for the last time. Last fall, I caught a kid stealing someone's lunch from a backpack. As he stuffed the sandwich in his mouth, our eyes locked. He panicked, dropped the food, and ran. I never realized some of my classmates were actually hungry, so I joined Food Rescue to help. There, the end. Everyone satisfied? Okay, that was November 9th, 2017. November 17th, 2017. We had a party today, celebrating 3 years of Food Rescue. Everyone was there. All those happy, familiar faces. Loved it. Kelsey came in. I never took her for one of the hungry. I don't think she knows my name, but everyone knows hers. She's gorgeous. Surprised me. Is all. I could see the shame in her eyes when she had to accept the bag of groceries from me. Still, I couldn't take my eyes off her. If this world allows someone like Kelsey Jackson to be hungry. It must be everywhere, so I'm going to fight it with everything I got. Food rescue, 3 years. December 4th, I think that says 4th, 2017. I screwed up, but I was worried. I'm still worried, and what else could I do? Kelsey hadn't been to food rescue in a while, and I just wanted to make sure she wasn't hungry or something. So I offered her my sandwich. Ah! Why did I do that? Now we'll never be friends. Good one, Marie. Really, really well done. She looked at me like I was crazy and walked out, and now we're behind with the project too. I hope we make the deadline. December 27th, 2017. Just stop. Why do you keep writing this shit? I know there isn't much news in Orange Grove, but it's been ages. Not literally, but you know. They are never gonna find them. I wish everyone would just stop. Leave us alone so I can forget the whole godful night. Some think my dad was a hero for trying to stop them. Truth is, we never saw them coming. When that guy jumped and stabbed my dad, something snapped and I would have punched him, scratched his eyes out. I swear. I think I could have killed him, but the other one got to me before I even knew there were two. I never saw their faces. Neither did my dad. So, they never caught them. I'm not fearless. Nothing's there, nothing there. Okay, so there are stuff here. February 16th, 2018. Okay, I've calmed down a bit. That Lala night, she was with Trevor. And he is such a fucking asshole. She's different when she's around him. Not that it makes it alright. But she did come straight over to tell me she was sorry. She knows she was wrong. Broke my window with that damn rock. She said if I'd answered the call of the pebbles, she wouldn't have thrown the rock. She's been here ever since. Doesn't have anywhere else to go, really, except for Trevor. I'm glad she'd rather sleep here. Right now, as I write this, she's on the bed, going over some notes from class. I like having her here, and my dad's okay with it. Oh, those sparkly shoes. She wears them all the time. Last night, the heels dug into my calf. That frickin' hurt. Have you seen those shoes? So I yanked them off her feet and told her not in the bed. She was amused. I can't think why. To be honest, I wish I was a size 9, because they looked absolutely gorgeous. On Kelsey's feet, at least. When I tried them on, I looked like a little girl trying on mommy's shoes. March 17th, 2018. She called me her friend today. I am not a shadow person anymore. She's my friend. I have a dream. March 27th, 2018. Kelsey is so angry at the world, like, all the time. It's kind of annoying, but I get it. We all have a different story to tell, so as a friend, I did the only decent thing. I told her she could do anything she wanted. She just had to make it happen, not wait for it. I told her to deal again. Not drugs, but cards. April 9th, 2018. I think he's crazy. He keeps calling me at the most impossible hours, just to yell at me. Calling me names, threatening me that if I don't let Kelsey go, I'll do this or that, as if I've got her tied up in here. I now unplug the phone when I go to sleep. April 13th, 2018. Kelsey took me night swimming in Mr. Jones's pool. I was scared shitless the first time. But 2 beers and freshly picked oranges. Chill. Best nights ever. May 19th, 2018. I did it. I hope I'm not going to regret this. July 5th, 2018. We needed this. Beer, water, and oranges. Like so many nights before Trevor. No, I'm not going to let him spoil my night at the pool with Kelsey. He who shall not be named, shall not be named. Not today. July 7th, 2018. July 7th, 2018. California. I can't read all that. Oh, that's the picture that she drew. Because that's the beer. Okay. Well, let's go all the way back to the beginning. because there's still some empty spaces. And I haven't looked around completely. Ooh, sunglasses.
I wore those a lot. Not to protect my eyes, but to hide them. I didn't want anyone to know. Sometimes it got so hot, this thing wasn't doing it anymore. Then we'd take off to Mr. Jones's swimming pool. That night, I guess he must have seen us.
Some nice music.
Marie always dreamed about going to Europe. I don't think she ever went.
Longest day for
I'm not gonna play that. Because of copyright.
Lorraine, Marie's mom, died when she was 5. My mother, she might as well have been dead. She looked more dead than alive, anyhow. Passed out on the couch, empty bottles of gin on the floor. La La Land. That movie was a shit piece of crap. Glad Trevor snuck us in. I don't think I could have handled wasting $20 on that. Never thought I'd see Marie there. Then again, she always was a dreamer. I bet she loved it. She never realized I didn't want to be her friend in public.
I don't know the password. Okay. This one's laptop. I'm not gonna do that.
Trevor. What an asshole. After we broke up, he got violent sometimes. One day, he dragged me through the school hall by my shirt until one of Marie's geek friends stopped him. Ben, I think it was. He got a lot of shit for it later. She was my friend, and I had to tell her. So I came back here, throwing stones at the window. But she didn't react, so I threw a bigger stone, and it shattered the glass. She kept the stone as a souvenir to remind her not to trust me ever again. Mr. Torres. Thick as thieves, those two. Ever since Lorraine died, they only had each other. Marie was suffering when he was in intensive care. That was a nasty knife wound. Ah, yes. The science project. Of all people, they chose to pair me with the girl from Food Rescue. Outrageous. But I got over it, and chose to work my ass off. I had to if I wanted to get that scholarship. That's Marie's birthday. That's weird. I guess she wrote it down for that Ben guy, for her pizza and movie party. All right, I might have been a little jealous. Have you seen this man? Yeah, I've seen him. I thought I was so lucky. An adoring boyfriend, free burgers from the kitchen he worked in, sparkly things he bought me. I thought if I took care of him, he'd take care of me, and we'd get out, just in case I didn't get that scholarship. I had no idea where the money came from. Hated that thing. Chemistry holds no surprises. Love that.
So far, everything about this has been really sad.
She wouldn't stop about time travel and black holes and stuff. I just wanted to do something simple. Calculate shit. Boring is what she said. Her, the weird kid, talked boring. So yeah, we settled on antimatter, because who wants to be boring? Trevor was never far off, though. When Marie and I rode our bikes through dark nights just to get a taste of those perfect oranges, I knew he was lurking in the shadows. I never told her, but I think that's how he found us. He followed us back to the room.
Okay, so there's way more here now. November 21st, 2017. Oh my god, they put me on Kelsey's team. My heart races whenever I stop to think about it. Don't think she's all that pleased, though. I wonder whether she remembers me from Food Rescue. God, I hope not. I feel so connected to her. Isn't that weird? I'd love for us to be friends. She's just amazing. Can't wait to start working on her science project. Did you get that? Our project. I feel like I'm going to explode from excitement. Okay, here's some more. January 5th, 2018. We're all just matter. That's what Kelsey keeps saying, and she's right. But matter is also life, and life is something we need to take care of. She likes to be out on a limb. She says she's got nothing to lose. Bam. She didn't even realize what she was saying, or maybe I'm too sensitive. Guess that'll show me to believe that we were friends. I guess I am a shadow person after all. I think she's gonna break her neck by the way. See if I care. Loving the chemistry. Happy birthday, Mom. January 19th, 2018. Oh, that's cute. January 28th, 2018. I'm trying to ignore the fact that all of Kelsey's cute stuff is paid for with Trevor's money. He's such a creep. I don't get what she sees in him. She says I'm jealous, as if. Thing is, she thinks she needs him to get away from all of this. But she doesn't. She got away from her mom all her own. Kelsey's the smartest, coolest, sweetest person you can imagine. She doesn't need anyone to get her out. She can do it all she can do it all on her own. Too bad she doesn't believe that herself yet. Beep boop. Beep boop. February 14th, 2018. I am alone. I finally got to see La La Land. They showed it on Classics Night at the theater. I went with Ben. Loved it. Kelsey was there too. I'm so happy to see her. I actually freaking hugged her. She pushed me away, asked me what I thought I was doing, and that Trevor asshole was enjoying the show, and her stupid cheerleader friends. February 14th, 2018. I feel out of place everywhere outside of this room. She said she was sorry, I know. But fuck. I feel like I'm walking on eggshells, and that's not what a friendship should be like, right? I feel disconnected. She did not want to be my friend. She was embarrassed. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Don't ever forget. Okay. Get out of here, you fucking dumbass! I don't care about your updates. March 17th, 2018. You may have noticed, Sweet Journal, that there are less and less F words in these pages. I am so freaking proud. Ha! Only when I go berserk, like when Kelsey threw that rock through my window. Then it's hard to keep up. Did you know that as a little girl I used to curse absentmindedly? Trying to extend my vocabulary here. Dad thought it indicated intelligence, and I guess it looked cute up to a certain age, but he said Mom hated it. So every time I used the F word, he made me put a piece of candy in the swear jar. Can't tell you how much that hurt every time, because I'd never see it again. I think he secretly ate it. He must have rejoiced. Yep, vocabulary extension again. Every time I swore like a madman. Madwoman. Must have. Okay. April 11th, 2018. Kelsey broke up with Trevor. Finally! She can do so much better than that total loser. He assaulted her in the school hallway. Of course no one saw it happen, but he literally tore the clothes from her body. Fuck! Promise not to swear. So there you go. But she's done with him now. Things can only get better. I'm still missing something. May 22nd, 2018. These are the good times that make me forget. All my troubles seem so far away. Wait a minute. Is that a song? June 7th, 2018. Took me forever to convince Kelsey to ride a bike because it ain't cool. Our rides are the best part of the day now, and on this day we rode them through Mr. Jones's orange grove. In broad daylight, we got home with a basket full of the juiciest golden oranges. I didn't even think about getting caught. June 30th, 2018. There's been another home invasion just 2 blocks from here. They killed the woman this time, and the police think it's Trevor. Suppose it was him in our house. I couldn't wrap my head around it. It's too big, but Kelsey says it isn't true. That Trevor is a bastard, but would never commit such violent acts. Looking at the torn shirt, I think she might have been in denial here. I'm still missing something here, too. Can't leave the room. Oh, bike helmet. Here we go.
I couldn't afford a car, and Marie didn't want one, so we rode our bikes everywhere. I thought I looked silly, and with those damn sparkly shoes, I probably did. Yeah, I was losing my glamour status at school right there.
I have no idea what else I gotta look at. That clock's really cool. I like it. Okay. I don't want to turn on the TV. I want to figure out what I'm missing. I need to get into this laptop, but I don't know the password.
She must have written it down here somewhere.
Awesome. Okay. I don't know what this is. Okay.
One day, I just had to know. What's up with all the cats? She said she admired them, that they were who they were without any pretense, that They had no fear of confrontation. She wanted to be more like them. When Bumblebee went missing, Marie cried for days. She thought I couldn't hear her at night. I could never prove it, but I'm sure it was Trevor. Marie, what were you thinking? You know that's illegal. Why does someone need to get hurt before we step up and act, for Christ's sake? If they had, none of this shit would have happened, and no one would have died.
Somebody died. Mr. Phillips. Hi, Marie. It grieves me to hear that this is how you feel, but I'm afraid there's not much I can do at this stage. I understand you are alarmed and feel unsafe, but Trevor has not broken any school laws, nor has he hurt anyone. I would like to invite you and Trevor into my office to see if we can start up a conversation between the two of you. Let me know when you are ready to talk. You know where to find me. Kind regards, Principal Phyllis J.
Oh no. Why didn't you tell me, Marie? No wonder you were so frightened. We never should have gone to the Orange Grove.
See you. There's nothing else here for me to click on. Oh, here we go. January 10th, 2018. I love cats because they're not afraid to be difficult. Here's the other one. May 19th, 2018. Today was a good day. Only 5 emails from Trevor. Only 5. I hope he's finally getting it. She's not coming back. He really holds me responsible for it. I can handle that. If it keeps him away from her. When I saw him in the hallway this morning, he slid his finger across his throat again. If he wasn't such a scaredy-ass clown, I'd laugh. But he doesn't scare me. I don't tell Kelsey these things. She shouldn't worry. Okay. June 12th, 2018. They're not listening. I've tried every authority at school. I even tried the cops, but they just patted my shoulder. Poor little girl, still traumatized. Bump on the head didn't do her any good. Fuck. Yes, I'm swearing now. A jar full of candy. What should I do? I wish I could tell Kelsey, but she'd go insane and get herself hurt, or worse, go back to him. Trevor is dangerous. June 23rd, 2018. I know it's him, but there's nothing I can do. They never believe me. I don't think I'll ever see Bumblebee again. June 30th, 2018. I can't sit and watch. I'll have to be fearless. I found this site where you can buy guns off of anyone. Not that I mean to shoot anyone, it's just I don't know what to do anymore. It's for protection, you know? Isn't that what they say? Anyway, there was this guy who wanted to sell me this totally new... Oh god, 9mm. We're meeting him out of town somewhere. A little shady, I admit, but with Trevor looking around, I'll take my chances.
I need to find the key. A 5-figure number. God damn it. What is the combination, Marie? Maybe she kept it in here somewhere. find the key. A 5-figure number.
No, that wouldn't fit.
She must have...
Written it down somewhere. But where? Where have you written it?
What is the code, Marie? Wait. The journal. It must be in the journal.
There's another section down here that I don't know how to get to.
What is the code, Marie? Wait. The journal. It must be in the journal. God damn it. What is the combination?
Try this again. Wait.
What is the code, Marie? Wait. The journal. It must... She must have written it down here somewhere. God damn it. What is the combination, Marie?
I thought it would be that, but it's not. Hi. Did I already try 5?
What is the code, Marie? Wait. The journal. It must be in the journal. She must have written it down here. What is the code, Marie? Wait. The journal. It must be in the journal. She must have written it down here somewhere. Yay! Good work, Kelsey. Oh my God.
What the hell?
The past, like the future, is indefinite and exists only as a spectrum of possibilities. Stephen Hawking said that. I wish it were true. But there was nothing I could do about the past. It was definite as hell. Sometimes I didn't get Marie. I really thought a night by Jones's pool would help her relax. She used to love it there. But she insisted someone had been watching us. I just wanted to have a good time, and she was ruining it, so I said some things I shouldn't have. She just stood there staring at the window. I was so annoyed. And that's when I knew she'd been right. Trevor. Right there in the room. He'd just come in through the open window. How did he find us? He didn't know where Marie and I lived. I always made sure of that. But he took an orange from his backpack and started peeling it. It had been Trevor by the pool, and he'd followed us home. He said to Marie, "I told you not to mess with me." But still, I didn't get it. No, it wasn't until he started moving in on her that I realized it was Marie. He was after Marie. He blamed her for everything, and he had a knife. I'd never seen him so angry, so evil. Marie tried to get it away from him. He asked her why she never answered her phone. Did she not read her emails? Or did she think they were hollow threats? God, I just wanted to punch him with anything I could lay my hands on. My backpack. I smashed it against his wrist, knocking the knife out of his hands. Marie went for it, but Trevor was faster. He kicked her in the head. I dove for the knife, but he jumped me. As we struggled, he hissed, "Didn't I get enough action yet? Maybe I needed another baseball bat to get my kicks." I stopped, because right then I knew what he was up to. He asked Marie about Mr. Torres. Was he all right? Did he still get stomach aches? Marie lay on the floor by the bed, in shock, realizing it had been Trevor who almost killed her father. Then Trevor looked at me, added with a smile. And her. That's when it all went to pieces. Trevor ripped us apart, and he was enjoying it. Marie didn't understand. I tried to explain, apologized, but she wasn't listening. She kept asking me if I'd been there with Trevor, in their house. Trevor stirred things up even more. He told her it was me who had hit her over the head with a baseball bat, that I'd enjoyed it. I screamed in frustration, "No, that's not what happened." Tears streamed down Marie's face. She couldn't believe I would do that, hurt her deliberately. God, I wanted Trevor to stop talking. I attacked him, scratched his face, hit him wherever I could. I hated him. He was twisting everything. I wanted to tell her that I was sorry. Yes, we robbed the house, and we got caught by Mr. Torres, but I never meant for anyone to get hurt. I didn't smash Marie's head. I panicked. I wanted to stop her from seeing me. When I realized how badly injured she was, I called the police. I tried to stay, but Trevor wouldn't let me. He pulled me by my hair into the van. But Marie wasn't listening. I was losing it, and I like to think I beat Trevor up pretty good. But Trevor punched back harder and faster. He was about to crack my skull. Marie clawed for the box beside her, opened it. She screamed, told us to stop, pointed that 9mm at us. Trevor went nuts, charged for her. She screamed, told him to stay back. She'd never shot a gun in her life. She wasn't going to start now. Trevor grabbed her by the shoulders and... What you think you remember is not necessarily what really happened, or how others remember it. But Trevor fell back on the carpet, dead. That we all remember.
Did you get the journal?
I'll be down in a minute.
Aunt Maria's getting a little worked up here. She threatened to smoke a cigar. In your car.
Don't let her. Don't let her smoke. I love that car.
She knows you do. Get down here, Mom. You're taking, like, forever.
I'll be down in a minute.
Bring the journal.
I regret food rescue. I regret the science project. I regret it all. My father could have died because of me and my inability to pick real friends. Kelsey never was who she said she was. I never really knew her. It turned out it's all been bullshit, and I am so stupid. I should have realized it that Lala night, and walked away for good. Because someone died right in this room. I made him die. I pulled a trigger, made a bullet pierce his head, made his blood soak the carpet, drip through the cracks onto the floor where it will remain forever. To bear witness to what I am capable of, I can't stay here. Am I the same me? I don't know anymore. I have to fix this. Fix me. Away from her, I have to focus on the positives in my life and stop questioning myself. Why did she do it? Why did I do it? Did I deserve this? Am I an evil person? A killer? I shot him in the head, for Christ's sake. I could have gone for his leg. Dad calls them intrusive thoughts. I say they're the truth. I'm stronger than I look. I can do this. I will go up north to Uncle George, as Dad suggested. Nice and cool up there. I'll be able to think and finish high school. I'm leaving this journal here because I need a clean slate and fresh pages. I'm sorry, dear diary. Maybe I'll send you someday when all of this is long over and I've dealt with being a murderer. Can I go in here now?
No, that's her parents' room.
Wow. Oh my god. This game, it was really sad. I loved the art style though, but I honestly didn't see that ending coming. It was completely different than what I thought. Oh, you're welcome, game. Thank you for being made. I wish they'll make a second one. I honestly do, because it was so good. I was really excited to go around the room and find all the little things and hear the little bit about the backstory, and it was just really cool. I don't think that she was a murderer for killing him. I think it was because in the act of doing something that scares you, you sometimes do things that you don't want to protect yourself and others that are around you. And that's why she shot him. That's what I think. Alright, well, this has been a really fun adventure, and I hope you guys had as much fun as I did watching this. So, I'm gonna end this episode here. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, become a part of the Scaredy Cat Pack. If you like this video, hit that like button. Until next time, my Scaredy Cats. Bye-bye!